Big motherfucking Falmetto. What's up, my boy? Man, what's going on, Time Traveler? Mad Max 408, OC 714, Mario Lopez. Manuel Ramirez, Chemo's Flicks. See, man, I like seeing all these new names, man. That means there's new people in this joint. The Devil's Reject, Mark 9400, L Rockies, David Big D, Paul. This is gonna be a short one, man. I'm just sliding through real quick to make a couple announcements, man. Carlos Penal, what up, G? What's cracking? What's up, Jerry? You know where I've been. I've been right here, man. Jay from Pomona, let's go. Shout out to Pomona, man. Big Anthony Cerna, Rolando Leños, Big Moose. What's up, Big Moose? Yeah, hit that like button one time, man. Maxine Barella, how you doing, Maxine? So I just want to make a couple announcements real quick. Then I'll get out the way, man. M Star Media, Robert number 44. C Dog, yeah, C Dog. A video of what he got exposed for, what he did back in '86. Well, I don't have no idea what. I'm at a loss. But what happened in '86? I mean, I know C Dog. I haven't talked. I don't talk to him like on a regular basis or nothing like that. And he's been on my lives before in the past, but I don't know nothing about his history or nothing, man. Tito Valencia, what's up, man? I hope life is treating you good, B. Much, and it's treating me as good as can be, my boy. No, I'm breathing. I got food in my stomach. I'm not thirsty, so I can't complain. Well, I actually ain't got no food in my stomach. I ain't ate shit all day, man. But I'm not starving. So, Inner Demons, and War Stories tomorrow, man. I'm gonna cancel my cable TV. I'm on PMN. Oh, apparently he got convicted of attempted rape. What? And assaulting a 55-year-old homeless woman in a bathroom when he was 26 old. Oof. How did all that come out, man? Oof. That's crazy, man. Cali Boys 831. Yeah, how did that come out? Robot number 44. Chicago, Illinois. What up? What up, man? Shout out to Chicago. What's the word on Baby Joker? Haven't heard nothing back yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. No. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know, though. Big difference between having an empty stomach by choice and having one by force. You ain't lying, boy. That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit, my big figures. What's up, my boy? You already know, homeboy. Marco Martin, what's going on, Marco, on this Saturday? Man, let's start this Saturday off with a bang, man. With a bang. Box, I'm eating nachos. Oh man, why'd you have to go there? Is that like? Are you referring to my nachos incident, or are you like really fucking up some nachos right now? Nachos sound good, man. Damn, I might just have to go back out there so I can cut another video. Get active. My well got birds in here. That's right, Mr. Huelgota. What up? What up, Goyle? And everybody else. Carlos Tobar. Saludos. Longmont, Colorado. Colorado. Nachos fries sounds good. And where do they make those nacho fries at, man? What is that? Wiener Schnitzel? Fucking Wiener Schnitzel out there in San Jose. Tell me those ain't the bomb, though. 87 South, what's up, man? What's the last end of book for pledging? Huh? Was that the last end of book for the pledge and the Black Handbook? The pledge, yeah, the pledge is done. The pledge. What was that? Was that about the Green Wall? Yeah, I finished that. And if you're talking about the Black Hand by Boxer, yeah, I finished that book a long time ago. Speaking of books, so that's one of the things I wanted to mention real quick. What's up, Sack Daddy 916, Al, A Timo the Mino, AC motherfucking Abara, Bomero, man. Gonna be in LA. Anyone know how to check in with Swifty? Yeah, man, no jumper. Go get it. Go get it. What's his name, man? What's his name over there? Fat Mexican. Working on it, Sack Daddy. Duno. There you go, motherfucking Duno. Yeah, you gotta get it Duno if you want to check in with Swifty, man. Swifty Red. I guess my $1.99 wasn't enough to be acknowledged, huh? Oh man, come on, boy. My bad, man. Let me see. Where you at? Where'd it go? Man, Swifty Red, man. Hey, shout out to Swifty Red, man. Come on. I'm on. If I could match it, my boy, I would. I don't know how to do it. No, it's not that, man. I got discombobulated, my boy. I appreciate everything, man. Philip Hernandez, Andres Juarez. Say you better acknowledge my $1.99, motherfucker. Aussie Prison Stories. Boxer, how's Sandman doing? He's doing good, man. He's editing right now. Not now, but right now. Fraylin, what's up, Fraylin? Fucking Fraylin. Day oneer. Where'd you go? Big Figures, you still here? Doughboy, the Christian Chicano. $87 stuff. I've been rocking with the page when you just read your book. I appreciate your content with blessings your way. Hey, that's right. So since I read my book, hey, good looking out, Niner gang, man. It's appreciated, man. Manuel Mejia, saludos. So those of you that listen to the chapters, man, I've been saying this, but I'm gonna say it again. I mentioned it in some of my past lives and in some of the past videos. That's right. I just want to know you still here, my boy. I've been doing the editing on the book chapters. And just bear with me, man. I'm not technical. I'm not savvy like that, man. When it comes to that type of shit. That's why I got Sandman. So the last week I've been doing the editing on the chapters. He's been doing the inner demons and the war stories. Now, I know there's been a lot of mistakes. I think one of you called it, like you said, hey, this chapter sounds like a fucking broken record. I know, man. You know what I mean? It's a tedious process. And I have a newfound respect for editing, but just gotta bear with me, man. I'm still learning. It's a learning curve for me right now. So I taught myself how to edit. I've been doing it, but if you guys notice, like a couple of you that have dropped comments and were like, "Hey, B, where's the background music?" Like, you're right, man. I always put, man, Fish Slayer always coming through, man. I appreciate you, my boy. What was I saying? So like when you guys, I always put that one song in all my videos that I narrate. And if you notice, I kept on pulling the video, then I re-upload it, pull it, because I was fixing it. I was tweaking it, man. I put the background music into it, and then some of the spots where I fucked up. So I'm gonna get it right, man. I'm gonna get it I'm gonna get everything tuned in. It was just the first couple, man. It was some long ass nights. But if you guys see the chapters, I also incorporated a lot of pictures in there now, man. So it gives it another whole element, man. I know most of you that listen to the chapters are probably driving in your car. You guys might be on the road driving trucks. Man, good looking out, V Devon 66, man. I appreciate you, man. Somebody new too. I've never seen that name before, man. That's a good thing, man. To see new names. Been seeing a lot of new names, and that's always a good thing. I hope you guys stick around, man. I hope we can keep you interested. But like I was saying, man, I know some of you that are driving, you guys can't really watch and listen to them. You guys just listen to them. But for those of you that just chilling at the pad, it gives you some visuals too, man. So I started that, and I told Sam, man, I want all the chapters to be done like that now. Start putting pictures in there. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of work though. You guys, I don't know if any of you guys know how to cut videos or edit, doing all the transitions and the cuts and it's fucking time consuming. It took me all night to do one fucking chapter. I stayed up literally the whole night, man. So don't judge me, man. Don't stick around. Boxer is a bully. Wait till you hear this other war story, Everlasting Base. I mean, it's not one of my better ones, but I try to debo some cats at the auction, man. You ever been to an auction, car auction? I went to a car auction one time and ended up stabbing somebody and getting into it with 4 cats because I tried to stop people from bidding on the car that I wanted. Like I was really trying to debo a car that I wanted, man. It ended up getting kicked out and all this shit. That's the one I was starting to drop today, but I couldn't get into it, man. No, for real, man. I went in there, I seen a fucking Honda that I wanted, and I was like, this is my car. I'm leaving with this car, man, one way or the other. And for most part, a lot of people were coming up looking at the car and some of them would come up with their wife and be like, babe, this is a nice car. And I just give them that evil eye and they just like keep on walking. But some cats, some fucking disco ducks, man, some fly-by-nights walked up but fly-by-nights will fight with your ass too. And they did, man. Just because they got tight pants and curly hair don't mean a motherfucker won't fight back. But yeah, they weren't going for it, man. You know what I mean? It was just a fucking old punk ass Honda, bro. It was just a Honda that Vicky wanted at that time, and it was a clean ass Honda. She just at the time we had an Explorer and she wanted a little Honda, and I found the motherfucker. Went on Craigslist. I was looking in the paper, and I finally one of the homies told me about an auction out there in San Jose. Went to the auction, and when I seen that car, I was like, "This the one right here. This motherfucker's clean, clean interior, body was clean. I gotta have it." But it didn't work like that. I was just a Honda. They wanted it too, man. Yeah, and I tried to tell them it was my car. They're like, "What are you talking about, bro? This bid ain't even started. The auction ain't even started yet." And shit, I'm telling you guys the whole story, man. Did Kid Frost ever get chased by Northerners? I heard his story back in the day because he put no more busters or something like that on his CD. You know what? I heard about a concert he did. Fuck, I don't remember where it was at, man. I want to say maybe like San Jose or somewhere, and something kicked off, man. I don't remember the details though. Yeah, they were nerds, Rick Rock, but them motherfucking nerds will fight back. They snaked me too, man. Boxer, they should have called you Slicer or yeah. It was at the Sano car show. Yeah, there you go. AC Ibarra. Okay, it was over there, yeah. I think it was Little Rob that had a performance and got rushed off stage. Norma, no, I appreciate it. Straight up, big time. You already know. Another day wonder, man. Always looking out. I drove to Santa Cruz to buy a Benz SUV. These Arabs showed up, even though the owner said it was a done deal. They tried to outbid me. I told them the truck can be yours, but no windows. No windows. I didn't even get to see how that I never been to an auction except for that one, so I didn't know how it worked. I know what the rules were. I didn't know if like I've seen auctions on TV. I didn't know if I had to be like up, take off my hat or you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how the auction worked. I didn't get to find out either, man. I got kicked out before it happened. Promoter made Kid Frost put a red rag on the mic. That's Wade Toker from Brownside. That's why Toker from Brownside hated Kid Frost. I heard something about that, man. That they put a red baño somewhere. I said I don't remember all the details. I think it was a car show. Got bottles thrown. Yep. Yeah, them rappers get it too, man. I think that's they're saying that's why Travieso, that's why he got hit. I was gonna drop something on that, man. The you know how politics end up kind of crossing over into how rap crosses over into like prison politics and shit, man. Um, that song that Travieso put out, I believe that's probably the reason why that happened to him, man. That song where he's talking about smack laying down busters and chaps, calling. There's a lot of shit he said in that video, man. But you can't drop them kind of fucking songs with them lyrics and think you gonna push through the hood like that, man, and nobody's gonna do nothing. The way the auction works is every time you want to bet, you gotta pull your hair off. That's how Boxer got bald. He's a fool, man. Damn, no motherfucking notification. Hey, YouTube is hating on your boy right now. I still got videos that has been sitting there for 2 fucking weeks. You know, come to think of it, man, I'm starting to think that maybe they got Sandman's IP address fucking flagged or something, because he drops chapters from that book, My Bloody Life, and they flagged it. I drop chapters from that same book and they don't get. Man, B-Lo, good looking out, man. Much love, bro. I appreciate you, my boy. I drop chapters from the same book and they don't flag me, man. That's right, B-Lo, man. We're gonna keep dropping that content, man. But I'm wondering if he really got if he's, because all the videos that have been flagged from Sandman's computer, from him putting them up. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, man, but I haven't had no videos flagged yet. Fernando Gomez, Google legal alien gets 12-year sentence. Big Anthony Cerna, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep the content coming. You gotta hit them damn likes. Takes 2 seconds to finger poke. Man, I'm telling you, my boy. I've done everything possible that I can to get these guys to hit the likes. Even put a how-to video out. Straight up. It's out there. It's on the channel. How to hit the like, man. You ever watch Mecam auctions? Nah, Jay, I'm not up on that one. Havoc 909, salute, man. Lucky 323, Sancal 805. Yeah, see, some people get notifications. Those of you that ain't getting notifications, try to unsubscribe and then resubscribe, man, and make sure that, I know you guys know this, but I'm just crossing all bases, covering all bases. Make sure that bell is black. It's all the way black. Not some notifications, but all notifications. General Lencho's puto mark. I see you, boy. So another thing I wanted to tell you guys, man, Mario Zarita, what's up, man? I sent you a little something. Keep doing your thing. Yes, sir. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is I'm gonna be releasing a production video. Hopefully like by next month, man, and maybe pushing too much content out. I don't know, man. I don't think so, man. Surgeon, man, bro, there's cats that fucking put out 15 videos a day, man. All exclusives, groundbreaking info. Yayo Uno. Hey, Box, one quick one. Who is one of the familianos that you were eager to meet? You know, someone who was venerated. Some, you know, before I met Corny, it was somebody that I was that I wanted to meet. I'd heard a lot about him before I met him. This was years ago, man. But yeah, Corny was one. A lot of the names you guys have heard. Skip was another one. some other cats, but they're gone already. They're either dead or they're no longer in good standings. Um, yeah, this production video though is basically everything that you guys have been hearing about in Inner Demons and War Stories. So it's gonna be like basically me out there in my hood, where you're gonna get footage of like this is where I grew up at right here. It's my neighborhood. This is where we used to post up, and then places out there like the alley where we used to fight when we were kids, the gym where I used to box at, um, La Raza Park where I told you guys where we elephant man that one cat, we stomped him out. Um, some of the houses that I used to live at out there in the city. It's gonna be a good it's gonna be some good content, man. The other thing is I got something in the works too, man. That I got a former CO. They used to work at the Fresno County Jail. We're gonna be doing an interview, man. And this one, you guys ain't. I don't do too many interviews, and I don't talk up too many people, man. But this is one I'm looking forward to. This guy is used to work on the tier with all the players, man. Had been there for a while, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. Trust me. So I'm working on some things, man, that will be coming out in the very near future. CEO of Annoying Cholos. What's going on, man? Will do, man. Next time I'm in the norte, I will check in with you, man. El Boy from the Sea. Have you heard of the Norteños trying to push the treaty to county jails? No. No, I haven't. Salutes and respects and appreciate all your war stories and inner demons. That's right, Jose Archianiga. Homie Hangout. What's up, Josh? Torsky QS. Send mine's right back, man. My crimies pop was Indio Vindiola. Okay. Told us a bunch of stories about him, crackers, and the NF. That's some good stuff, man. Hey Boxer, you ever had any supernatural experiences in a haunted prison? um San Quentin. Maybe San Quentin, man. I woke up one night and I thought I seen George Jackson running down the tier. Nah, bullshit. Nah, man, no. No supernatural stories. Where's my wrench? I can't give it to you on StreamYard, my boy. I'm gonna be premiering probably gonna drop something tomorrow, a short premiere on what's his name? T Grizzly. On T Grizzly getting robbed, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is my fucking my thumbnail app has got a glitch in it. So I gotta find a new fucking app, man, to figure out how I'm gonna start recreating them. Always something, man. It's always something. Something always goes wrong when a motherfucker starts getting a little bit of traction, man. Does it surprise me? No. Am I disappointed? Yeah. But what can I do, man? It is what it is, man. Cheech Martinez, I'm going to San Francisco. Do you have an app so I can check in? Nah, man. Not yet, my boy. Big Freedom. Thank you for mentioning George Jackson. That's family, bro. I read all his books, man. Real talk. Big Freedom, Blood My Eye, Solid Dad Brothers, all of them. Hey, box. I keep in touch with my homies in Southern Cali. Me being in New York City, but they say in the feds there is no peace treaty. What you know about that? There is no peace treaty in the feds. It's still on and cracking in the feds. They're at war. It's still that's why it's kind of, it's kind of it's there was a lot of bad blood between the federal branch and the state branch of the NF because, on one hand, I mean, they're two different systems, but on one hand, these brothers over here are going to war, and over here in state, they're like they've taken it beyond the peace treaty from what I've heard. And I mean, that's whatever stops the killing, man. It's good for it's good all the way around. But as far as from a political standpoint, they're looking at it like what you guys are doing over there is lightweight treason, man. You know what I mean? It went from a ceasefire to a peace treaty to singing kumbaya in front of a fucking campfire. I mean, that's just the way that they're looking at it. But in the feds, man, it's still war, man. It's still on and cracking. Nothing has changed, and there's no discussions or no talks of peace. They still function on a respectful level over there like convicts, just like they did in the state when it was on in the state. But um, if the door is cracked, everybody knows what time it is. Just like I told you guys up in Pelican Bay, that's how it used to be. In the early 90s, when I first went up there was no door policy. The door policy was the first lightweight agreement that we had with the MA, with the Mexican mafia. And basically what it was is just the powers that be at that time, leadership came together and said, you know what, we're coming out on the tiers and we're taking a chance of getting shot for what, a minute, 30 seconds. It's not really serving a purpose other than to become targets for these gun towers. So, if the door's cracked, we're willing to just come out, step out on the tier, make your presence be known, look up at the tower, what's up. And if there's no threat, you just walk back in your cell. But before, and everybody was on the same page with respects to that. But before that, it was, if the door is cracked, you had to torpedo out and handle your business, man. If there was somebody on the tier, you were to engage with them, whether they posed a threat or not. If they were on the tier, you had to go out and get off, and you couldn't act like you didn't know that your door was open, or you couldn't get out from the back of the cell, couldn't get out in time. Ain't none of that, man. If you were in the shower and your ass was asshole naked, you had to come up out of that shower and you had to fight asshole naked. I've seen it done. I've seen that happen. Can you imagine that? You know what I mean? You come out and two cats are in the shower and they both rush you asshole naked. You got a motherfucker on your back, asshole naked. Some cold visuals, man. But I seen it happen on the real. Yeah, you see that Farmetto? Lacking, man. The Boss Hog. What's up, the Boss Hog? Boxer, the brothers stood side by side with the NF. How could they link with the South Side now and leave those brothers hanging? I hear you. Hey man, look, Big Freedom, I'm with you, man. I understand where you're coming from, right? Um, and with respects to that alliance, I used to push that alliance, man, hard, man. Back when I was active, I did everything I could from a leadership perspective to keep that alliance intact, man. And I've been in situations with cats like Yero Ascari, Left Hand, Jarvis Masters on death row. Um, some of the Africanos that are up in the Bay. That I mean, there's some that I would trust more than I would some Northerners that I've been around because they've been laced up by old school NF members and they're with the business, man. They push politics. Used to push politics the way that politics were supposed to be pushed. Um, but I think that alliance, I think it got hurt, man. It really got hurt during the Corcoran Wars, man. So although I understand what you're saying, people would probably make an argument that I don't know, you're familiar with the history of everything that happened. I was there. I actually was witness what happened and was part of it. Um, I still had a lot of love and respect for a lot of the Africanos. Yeah, I think it was just some people in positions at that time uh, that had a lot of influence pushed the wrong lines, man. But when you got Northerners and Africanos going out, getting off with Southerners and Woods, and let's just sit. All four of these different groups are getting off. What do you think? What do you think about one of those? Any one of them? Let's just not the Afrikaners. Let's just say the Woods sat down on the Southerners. How you think the Southerners would feel about that? Or the Southerners sat out on the Woods. It's like that's what happened, man. 415 and a lot of the Africanos that were in Corcoran, they took a seat, man, in the middle of that war. I'm just giving you the facts. And it caused irreparable damage to that alliance, man. So I don't, but to answer your question though, man, um, I can't speak on it because I'm not there. I don't know if they left him hanging, but if that's what they're doing, it's crazy. You know, I don't know. I never thought I'd ever in this lifetime see a peace treaty between the North and South. I just didn't think I would live to see it. But I'm wrong. I was wrong. Tua already playing hurt for the Miami 49ers. For the Miami 49ers. There you go. What war are you speaking on, Box? I'm speaking on the Corcoran Wars, the Corcoran Wars back in the early '90s when it was on the Corcoran Shoe Wars. Miami 49ers. Yeah, what's up with that, Mad Max 408? Timo DeVille, what's up? ¿Qué onda, gente? Big Boxtero. I see you, boy. The Devil's Reject. Money is a motherfucker. How many KOs do you have when you? I don't know, homie. I don't know, man. I ain't cut it out. What's cracking, boxer? I don't know, Jose. I got a few though, man. Just like every. I'm sure you got a few. You know, I'm sure we all have them. All good, bro. When you get a chance, no rush on your time. Just wanted to get your input whenever. What's that? Did I miss something? Fish Slayer, you talking to somebody else? Rascal, my brother got denied on a severance plea. It's not looking good, bro. When you get time, hit me up. I'd like to get your You must be talking to the legal law expert himself, Joshua. Oh yeah, you are talking to Joshua. That's too bad, Fish Slayer. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything works out for him, man. From Leemore, uh, not that I can remember. Tony Hernandez. Had an uncle that worked at Corcoran. He got killed on his way home by a DUI driver. Sorry to hear that, Madman 559. I had a little nephew that got killed by a drunk driver, and I had a primo that I was just the night before I was cruising around with him. He had a one of them big ass fucking Eldorados, man, and smoking KJ with this little female he was running around with, and I think he actually was letting her drive, and they were coming off the freeway, off of one of the ramps that cuts. Where's it at? It's down there like by 15th and get what exit it is, but it's down there by 15th in Mission, and they slammed into a pole, one of the pillars, man, the bridge of an overpass, and the only thing that was left was like the back seat. I went down there and seen his car the next morning. He got ejected out of the car and thrown about 100 feet, and she just evaporated, man. They hit the fucking pillar going around 90 miles an hour. That's what they estimated it. But they were high on KJ, man. Man, I had a helmet. Man, I had two on my fantasy team. Herbert. Utah in the building. Motherfucking Fernie, man. Shout out to Utah. Matrix C. I know I'm repeating myself, Box, but can you explain what Corcoran War the Africanos took a seat in instead of? See, it was in shit when the Corcoran War started, when they opened up the shoot program in Corcoran. That's what I'm talking about. It was on. So as soon as they opened up those yards and they started letting everybody go out to the yard, uh, the Northerners were going out and they were getting off with okay, they were getting off with the Sureños in the woods, and they were allies with the Africanos. So if you go back and you look at the some of the video on the that they have, you can find it on YouTube where the shows footage from the Corcoran Wars. The Africanos were going out too. They're going out. They're putting in a lot of work too. Preston Tate got killed over there. Some other cats got killed. You know, the fucked up thing about it too, man, is it was really only Northerners and blacks that were getting killed. if you look at the numbers and you look at I mean, they were shooting, they shot other people too, but the majority of them, whether it was coincidence or by design, man, it is what it is. Numbers don't lie. But that's the war I'm talking about. Um, and it, throughout the duration, man, they were going out for a while, but at some point, I guess the Africanos, and I can understand to an extent, next Q&A would be out either tomorrow or the next day. That they were saying, you know what, this kind of the same thing that they were saying in the Bay is that we're going out here and we're fighting on this yard and we're losing our people. People are getting shot down by these gunners and we're falling into their game. And for what? Like there's not really no purpose out here. When we were fighting for a concrete yard for us, there's nothing happening out there. So that was their reason for stepping back. Is they were like, hey, we're stepping back, man. We're gonna take a seat, man, and but I mean, think about it. Think about how other people felt. You know what I mean? You have an ally that you need, and they decided to sit it out right in the middle of that war. Fish Slayer, man. Again, I appreciate you, man. I had to copy your exhaust on your bike. It's in the shop. I couldn't resist. It sounds badass. I'm picking it. Are you serious, man? You went and got that same exhaust? The that's crazy, boy. How you gonna get yours before I get mine? And so I was telling you guys is, so tell me that you're doing it the way that I said. You get a thunder header, right? And you get somebody that can fabricate and knows what they're doing, and they shorten it by about 4 inches. You gotta have somebody that knows what they're doing. They shorten it, and get it all fucking cleaned up, get it refinished and all that, and then you get bigger cams, and get a fucking nice. See these? I'll show you right now. Nice air filter. You guys might be getting that inner demons after all. So let me show you real quick. Fish Slayer. Here we go. So this is the actual. So I'm gonna get this air cleaner right here. You got to get something that you can that can breathe a lot, something like that. That's what is it? It's so that's a Cyclone air cleaner, right? And then this right here is a special kind of thunder header. This is not the regular thunder header that you see out there. See how it's different? It's fabricated, man. This is a regular thunder header right here. And they're cool too. They're nice too, man. That's how mine's gonna look though. It's gonna be finished with black. But yeah, you get bigger cams and then you get it tuned right. You get a tuner. Um, it sounds nasty, man. Like you can even you can even take out the catalytic converter and it sounds stupid loud, man. Take baffles out. I think it's gonna piss my neighbors off, man. Might have to wheel it down the street and start it down the street. Cold air, cold air intake with the stroker crank. Oh man, you fucking know, man, more than me about bikes. Cold air intake with the stroker crank and ceramic coated exhaust. My boy works at Wicked Scooters in San Diego. He's doing it on the set. You got to take a picture of it. Let me check it out, Fish Lair. That's what's up, man. That's the last thing I need on my bike. It's got everything else. That motherfucker. Um, well, actually, I take that back. So the rim on my bike is stock. It's nice. It's a eight. It's what is it? I think it's a 18, and it's nice, man. But I need a big ass fucking rim, maybe even a white wall on that motherfucker, man, with some spokes, black spokes. Then it'll be done. Shadow Pit, what's up, Shadow Pit? Mike. Okay, okay, make room for the OA of wrenches. He has entered the chat, self-appointed, of course. So, come on, man, where you at? Where you at? Okay, look. See, that's my front rim right there. It's stock and it's cool, man. But I need something else, man. Bobbers, rust, and flat black. Yeah, it's Mando. It's got to be all black, blacked out. I'm gonna take some video, man, of my bike for when I get it for you guys, man. I leave it. I leave it. It looks mean. Yeah, they're nice, man. I mean, that's a CVO, so everything on it is custom. The rims, it's got automatic, like the lids are automatic. The locks on them. It's got the grips are heated grips. Stage 3 audio. And then the CVO comes with the back is different, the back end, the lights and all that shit, and then the fucking what do you call it, man? On top of the tank, man, they call that something where the lights at, where it lights up. Help me out. Uh, What what got you into bikes? Um, got me into bikes. I've always liked them, man. Always liked them, and always wanted to ride them. And I've always said this, man, and this might be an omen right here. You guys might remember me saying this, and then this shit really happened. But I always said if I get a bike, I'll end up killing myself on the bike. And I mean, I split lanes doing like 80 miles an hour on the fucking Altamont, man. That's how I ride. I ride fast. But when I bought this bike, Mr. No Name, I didn't even know how to ride it. I bought a bike before I knew how to ride a bike. I went down to Harley. Fucking the first time I went down there and got a what was it? It was a street glide. The with the big fairing. I kind of missed that motherfucker, man. The big fairing. The road glides are, or no, I got a road glide with the big fairing. I kind of missed those. Street glides are cool, but the road glide, I think they look better. Anyway, when I went down there looking at the bikes, man, I ended up buying one on credit, and I couldn't even ride that motherfucker off the dealership, off the lot. I had to get somebody else to come in there and ride it off for me, man. I didn't know how to get it from my garage to the street. I couldn't ride it 15 feet. I didn't know how to ride. So I went, took a class, learned how to ride, and that's how it all happened. One bagger on ice, one bagger on ice chest, the other bagger. There's a grip of badass Chicana riders down here in V-Class. Yeah, I bet, man. What's going on with all the drama lately between ex-prisoner YouTubers? Everyone's beefing. I mean, I stay away from all that, man. Hey, that's like I said before, we on some grown man shit over there, man. We focus on trying to find ways to upgrade this channel. We leave all the drama to them other channels. They do a pretty good job of fucking finding something to fight about. 1 minute they cool, next minute they not. Next minute they cool, next minute they not. 1 minute you fighting, next minute you not. Bikes are stress revealers. In good time to get me time. Yeah, agree. Burned out, like I said, boxer. This man about his business. He ain't in that drama. That's right, burned out. Pancho Zapata, what's going on? Jason, what's up, Jason? Just barely seeing you right now. I'm gonna do a drive by up in the street in Excelsior. I had my beat slapping and didn't hear him, but I stayed with him and exchanged info. Who you talking about? I must have missed something, man. What I miss? Sean Whelan, what's up, Sean? Yeah, I should probably eat something, man. I feel like I'm gonna pass the fuck out right now. B, did you know Icy Mike? Yeah, I knew Icy Mike. Herm, Levi's bro, his brother D Lou was my comrade. Yeah, from HP. Yes, sir. Missing questions box. back in the 90s, Southern Barrios, at least most, was representing 13 after putting their barrio up. But I hear we shouldn't have the 13 tatted unless we are active. That's not, I mean, I don't know about that one. Interesting. Yeah, I heard some crazy shit, man. There's oh, that's old news already. Big chili, no choice. What's the farthest you've driven your bike? Homeboy, I got 300 miles on that motherfucker, so it ain't been far. Over the Altamont and back. I hit a dude fly up this I hit a dude fly up the street in Excelsior. I had my Oh, you hit somebody that was flying up the street in Excelsior? I had my beat slapping and didn't hear him, but I stayed with him and exchanged info. He wanted to fight, but we worked it out. Oh man, I've gotten into a lot of fights over road rage. I got bad road rage, homie. I've literally stopped on the freeway and started chunking them with cats, man. Either somebody, I can't stand somebody if I'm driving, somebody like right behind me riding my fucking bumper, that'll piss me off. I hit the brakes, I pump my brakes on your ass, man. Or somebody cutting you off, or somebody that acts like they're in a fucking hurry and they I got road rage bad, man. Yeah, that's right, Martin 9400. Yeah, man. Because we get it, the drama ain't about shit. Nah, it's just a bunch of pussyfooting, man. Out of all people, he was like a junior Hell's Angel. I think he was a Northern Rider. Big dog. Big dog. I better not see. Yeah, you still on that bullshit, boy. I better not see you riding your bike in a t-shirt with no bottoms. Ah, man. Nah, homie, you ain't never gonna see me like that. Yeah, Fish Lair, I'm definitely I want to see yours when you're done. I'm gonna take when I get mine's done. I'm definitely gonna take a couple videos and post them, man. What kind of bike you got, man? Anyway, you got a Harley or you got what kind of bike you a Gixxer? What is it? Mondo E. What up, big box? How's everything going, Theo? Oh shit, everything's good, primo. You know how we do it. Guapo 805 tapping in from the 805. Shout out to the 805, man. I'm ready for the weekend, bro. Double fisted, my boy. Double fisted. What you doing this week, man? This weekend? Carne asada, chicken, hamburgers, and all this shit. This ain't no barbecue weather, man. G Fizzle. Fucking CB, man. That's another one, boy. CB. I know you know. CB still around, Jason? Fucking CB. I ain't heard that name in a long time, man. RM, can you have Aztec tattoos in the joint that you got at a tattoo party just because you love Mexican history and they're not a cholo or will get pressed. Homie, you can have Aztec tattoos. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, man. Fuck. I mean, what are they gonna say about an Aztec tattoo? You're talking about California, I would imagine too, right? Like, yeah, man, it's I mean, honestly, man, it's not really like motherfuckers are really checking tattoos all that much, man. I mean, if you draw attention to yourself and you get put in a situation like that where motherfuckers are checking your tattoos, I'm sure it'll happen. But for the most part, man, in a lot of it depends on you as an individual, how how you conduct yourself, um, your stilo, all that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't gonna push up and press you unless they think they can. That's that's I'm speaking the real, man. That's facts. Tapping in from the trenches of Stockton, sending mines right back at you, homie. Yo, he turned his life around. He was facing his third strike. Anyway, he's doing good. He was doing big things, bro. Yeah, I heard. Box, when did you first start seeing the homies all covered up with face tattoos? What's the best face tattoo? What's the best face tattoo you've ever seen? Um, I don't know, man. I've seen some homies that had some pretty nice work on their face. Uh, I seen a lot of them, man. I can't really think of any that stand out. No, there was this one cat, man. He had like a on the side. He had like that. It's a famous picture, man. And you see it a lot. It's one of those like a Mongolian or Aztec running through the jungle. Um, he's got a fucking Mongolian. It's a bad tattoo. It was detailed. The motherfucker was bad. Spanky, Spanky Lope got some badass work on his face. Yeah, whack out. They say the brand AB will book you over a clover tattoo. Well, yeah, that's a um that's something else. Yeah, if you have a clover, that's their insignia. Um, I'm talking about just like regular. Of course, if you get somebody's insignia, that's a different story, man. The NF insignia, the sombrero with the dagger piercing through it, 3 drops of blood dripping off the tip of the dagger, a black hand or a clover, specific like that. Yeah, you'll get jammed up about it, definitely. But an Aztec or a well got bird or a star or something like that, people think have meanings to them. Nobody gonna say shit. Little Palito certified riders tuning in from Sacra Califa. Salute, boxer. Salute. Shout out to Sacra. Buen. Maravilloso has a badass tat on his face. I was gonna get some names right here, but nah. I wanted to get my forehead done, but what a bushmaster on the crop. What a What a Bushmaster on the cross tattoo. I know what you're talking about, boy. Sean Wheeling. Chato 626. You got some nice work on your neck yourself. Some of it, man. Some it needs to be fixed up. I might end up going to a tattoo parlor out here and getting my neck all redone. Uh, I got a mission on my stomach, real big, like fucking 4-inch letters. Uh, get that redone. My whole chest, my chest is all Aztec, and then my back is all Asian based, like a fucking dragon that whips all around with in the middle it says trust no one. It's got a dragon, koi fish, all that shit. Get it all redone, man. Be easy, loved ones. Sending nothing but positive vibes. If you need anything, I am a phone call away. I appreciate you, Jason. You already know. I mean, Joe and Gary. The end of the world is not what could have been. The end of the world is not what could have been, but what you pushing. What am I pushing? I'm not pushing nothing but positivity, man. That's it. That's all. Is the shield with the G. Where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? Comments moving too fast. Japanese or Chinese? I want to say Chinese, Chato. Chinese. You back hitting the heavy bag. I will be, man. I took it down, homie. I took it down for a minute, below. I had to make some room for some other shit, you know. But I'm gonna put it back up. What was I gonna show you? I was gonna show you guys. See, so that's it's an Aztec theme. That's my chest, man. All Aztec theme. And oh yeah, then I got I have my name back there too. That shit when I was just getting it done. You see. I always used to trip out when these guys would get trust no man. I didn't put no man. I just put trust no one tattooed in Chinese language on them. But would always tell me, trusted, trusted. Sean Wheelan workout is very true. The brand will not allow the shamrock to be worn Even real Irish inmates have problems. If they have it from Ireland, they know they have to cover. It is, yeah, or they'll cut it out. I've heard that, Sean, or they'll cut that motherfucker out. Yo, Box, was you ever pretty close, below? Um, Pretty close, man. In Susanville, when see, I guess you can see it right here a little bit. I'm trying to find a picture. Um, that's a couple of dollars worth of yeah, it should have been, but I didn't pay nothing for it. Got hooked up. What's up with Demons and War Stories? Tomorrow, OG Laughing Boy. Tomorrow. Well, you know what? I take that back. I cut one today that I wasn't really feeling. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm a perfectionist. I'll stand here for an hour because I started a video over like 50 fucking times, man. And I won't get it done. I'll be like, I can't get into it. I cut one today. It's a short 15-minute spill about the auction. And I sent it to Sandman. I told him, just check it out, but I'm not dropping it. He texted me back a little while ago and said that he edited it. He finished editing it. He thinks it's good. So it's on the channel. I just haven't made it public. I'm gonna check it out. And so it might be tonight, man. But for sure tomorrow. I'm gonna do it early too, man. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna hit Inner Demons and both of them, man. I might try the hat trick. Box for an older cat. You got good ink. Good ink. Lots of fools in their 40s and 50s got some shitty ass ink. For real. The ink starts running, man. I know what you're talking about. I appreciate it, but yeah, I've always I don't know if it's because I've always taken care of them. Motherfucker got to put some lotion and some oil on your shit, man. Some vitamin E. Can't walk around all dried up like a fucking piece of chalk, man. But I think about Swifty Blue. I mean, I don't got no problem with the dude. He's got a lot of controversy going on right now. You know, I was just talking about that. You know, I don't know. I don't know how deep he is plugged into their politics. Yeah, I don't know how deep that cat Bozo is when it comes to plugging in their politics. I really don't think. I think I'm not gonna speak on it, man. I don't know the cats, so I'm not gonna throw no shade at somebody I don't know. But hey, I know that they're kind of beefing a little bit, and some of the things that they're saying, whoever's really tapped in, you know, the other one could be in a little situation, man, if it continues to escalate. Yeah, verbal yip yap. Yep, Swifty just seems delusional about his success and how he can say and do what he pleases. Yeah, well, Martin 94. That comes with being kind of young too, man. Swifty's young, and he still got that cocky, arrogant type of attitude. We were all like that. I used to be the same way. Yeah, I mean, if it'll be lucky if that's all that happens, though. John Trell, like I said, man, some of the things that I've been hearing that have been thrown out there, man. Those are kind of words that can get you in a situation. In a situation, you know what I'm saying? The drunk investor, big box. When you decided to drop out, in that, was there a period that you felt depressed, and how you deal with it? Yeah, man. No, yeah, I went through all that. Drunk investor. I mean, you gotta just put it in perspective, man. You're part of something for a long, an extended period of time, and um, you end up falling wayside, man. It's like, bro, it's like a numbing, sick feeling. Uh, yeah, depression is putting it mildly, bro. You know, yeah, you go through all kind of shit. Mentally. Some cats though they're I've seen it. They're able to turn it on and off with the flick of a switch from one day to the next. It don't bother them. They don't give a fuck because they were never really in it. Their heart was never really in it, man. You can tell who's who, man. You can tell who really believes in the shit. You know what I mean? And even the hardest core, I don't care how hardcore you think you are. I consider myself a hardcore Norteño. I believed in that shit. Fucking and was willing to die for that shit. So, but even the most hardcore motherfucker, man, can have a change of heart. Just put it like that. Don't get it fucked up. You put in some situations where you really in. You know, I can't speak of everybody. I can only speak for myself. But I've been tested before. This last case that I had, I've fought 3 strike cases. I've been put in situations before where I was looking at life and went the distance. So um, can't nobody say that my situation was because of time. There's nobody can say that. It's a proven fact. But there's something that will motivate everybody, man. Whether it is time or their kids or something else, shit changes, man. That's shit changes. Life throws some cold curveballs at a motherfucker sometimes, man. Boxer, did you ever use again after defecting? Um, no, not after defecting. No. Now, if you're talking about that black shit, no. I'm cool, man. That shit, that last run, that was the bottom for me, man. And that shit killed my mom. It destroyed. It took a lot of shit. It took a lot of shit from me, man, and just created a lot of problems, man, throughout the years where I was done with that shit. Let him hit up a little vato with his number up, see what happens to him. Respect, that's all. Hit up a little vato. Yes, sir. Spider probably a very long time ago. What up, Boxer? How do the members of the organization let you know that you're officially in? Well, you go on a probationary period. It's usually like a 90-day probationary period. Nomad 209. And during that 90 days, you're gonna function as if whether it's the NR or the NF, they both have probationary periods, the same thing. And you'll function within that 90 days as if you're an actual member, but you're not. Your membership hasn't been sanctioned, but you'll you'll be expected to do everything that an active NF member does at different times during his career, whether it's holding a weapon, keeping security on somebody, participating in the removal. If you're out there on the street and you get pulled out there and you're on probation, you could be asked to be committed, to be involved in a murder, man, making an ultimate sacrifice. At the end of the 90 days, this gives you an opportunity. There's it's twofold. Probation is twofold. One purpose is at the end of the 90 days, it gives you an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm good, man. I don't want to set myself up for failure. This is not for me. This is not what I was expecting. I think it's better if I just step back and stay, either Norteño or Hermano, and continue the program like that. I think I'm going to set myself up for failure. That's one purpose, is to give you your last opportunity to either say, I'm ready to move forward, or this ain't for me. The other reason is during that 90-day probationary period, your sponsor, good looking out, JD, I appreciate you, man. Your sponsor and the C that's recruiting you, they're watching you, they're evaluating, um, you know, they're evaluating you during that probationary period, and everything from how receptive you are to taking directives to if you're developing uh, if you're willing to spill blood, if you're they're evaluating all these different things, man. And if at some point they see something that sends up a flag, or something that they don't like, at the end of the 90 days, it'll be like, hey, homie, it's not for you. It's not for you. You're not ready. You're not ready, man. And maybe down the line sometime, we might try to. We'll see if you're ready, but uh, they won't go forward with recruiting you, or they will. They like, you're ready, man. So that's how when you've been recruited. At the end of the 90-day probationary period, they'll officially tell you this is your birthday. This is the day that you were recruited into the family, and you always remember this day. Always remember this date. It's going to be a date you're going to reflect on many times throughout your career. So, welcome to the familia, and you're embraced, man. That's basically how it goes, bro. Something along those lines. Glad I caught your light. Respect your way, always good night. That's right, Ruben Sanchez. I appreciate you, man. Box, if you decide you're not ready when you be hit, nah, man. I've been asked that before. Mark 9400. Look, man, I recruited a lot of hermanos, and I've recruited a few NF members before. And I tell you this, I would rather somebody, I'd rather somebody tell me, B, I'm not ready, man. Be honest. I'd rather you be honest with me and tell me that than to go forward because you feel like you got that peer pressure to feel uh, like you have to, and not only set yourself up for failure, but become a liability. So I'd rather somebody be honest, and I would respect that. And no, you won't have no adverse effects. You won't be looked at. You won't be looked down upon um, because you didn't make the cut, or because you decided you didn't. That's not what you wanted. Uh, Matter of fact, you'll receive praise, man, for being honest. A lot of brothers would be like, you know what, man, I appreciate you fucking being honest, because a lot of individuals won't. They don't have the balls to step up and be honest about it. So nah, man, you won't get hit, or you won't be ostracized or nothing like that. I don't know, people out here getting shot and stopped on. Homie got killed in his car last week. Yeah. That's where someone wanted to join the O for free hookers. Mike, you always got some good ones, Mike. What would your response be? What would my response be? What if someone wanted to join the O for free hookers? Um, what would my response be? Nah, take your ass down to the whole stroke, man. Ain't no free hookers here. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. I would have said yes, even if I had my doubts, for fear of never getting another shot to join. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right choice though, homie, because um, you might be setting yourself up for failure, man. It depends too on the cats that are recruiting you. I think a lot of it depends on the things that they tell you, man. Like a lot of times they don't tell you that they'd rather you be honest. Those are things that I used to tell homeboys that. I used to tell them, hey, don't feel pressure, bro, because this life is not for everybody. Don't get it fucked up. It's not all about having status. It's not all about having money. It's not, bro. This is a criminal organization, and just be advised that there's only two things that are going to happen to you. Though there's actually three, but you're not. The third one is not open for discussion. You're either going to get killed pushing this organization's agenda forward, or you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life. Those are not. I mean, those are not attractive roads that you're going to follow. So everybody. I mean, there's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, homie. You know. So even though, like, I even went forward with my commitment, even after being told something like that. Like, when you think about it and you just sit back and put it all in perspective, like, god damn, man, who the fuck would want to sign up for something like that, man? But there's a never ending pool of dummies like me that want to make that commitment, are willing to spill are willing to kill their own flesh and blood, that are willing to spend the rest of their life in prison. It just seems like there's something wrong with that, man. I don't know. What's up, Shano Michael? Low riding story and King slot hitter 94. Karina Baca. How you doing, Karina? I'm doing just great. So yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. Mark 9400. That's out of fear of not getting another chance to get recruited. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right reason. I hear what you're saying though. You know, it's not every day you get an opportunity like that. It's not. There's not a lot of people that are willing to raise their hand for um, for new members. You know, as above, so below, man. I appreciate you, man. You're a new name to the channel again, man, which is a good thing. I like seeing new names on there, man. It means that we're getting new people, and I hope we can keep you interested, man, with the content that we put out. And I appreciate it, man. John Joseph, when you were RC in Monterey County, did you deal with the homies from South County? I dealt with all of them, bro. The whole county, uh, South County, Monterey, Moss Landing, everybody out there, Monterey. Carlos Blackbird Ramirez profile. I got you, George M. It's a fake representation of the people and its cause just to commit life-term situations to just drop. Yeah, agreed. I agree, man. Hey, Box, how do you think your career would have been if you ended up in the feds? Oh man, no. I'd have been deep in the mix, no question. Put it like this: I had more seniority over C's like Bubba, Wino. They're good C's, but they were a lot younger than they came. Well, that in the big scheme of things, homie, I guess that really doesn't matter because you can get C's that come into the organization and have only been around for 3 or 4 years, but they're sharp and they're sharper than maybe some C's that have been around for 15, 20 years. So it doesn't really matter. But I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box, but I'm not the brightest, but I'm not the dullest either, man. I was in the mix. I was part of leadership, so I would have been in the mix. I would have continued to be in the mix. I don't know. I, I've thought about that quite a bit, man. Who knows? I'd have been in the feds, definitely though. No question. Box, you ever heard of the British prisoner Charles Bronson? And if so, I think you could have. Stop it, boy. Stop it. Charles Bronson, Rene Enriquez, social for reentering life, study Artesia. Pardon, Box. Now that I'm assuming you're no longer in the life, what do you do for a living? Um, I'm a content creator on YouTube. I drive trucks. Little bit of everything, man. I'm pretty much kind of doing the retired thing right now, man. But that's what I used to do. Drive trucks. I don't I don't got too much. I've been in prison most of my life, so I don't really have too much. I don't have any skills when it comes to finding work and shit like that. So I used to do a lot of warehousing and truck driving. I got my license. Are you not entertained? I don't know. Are you, Timo? What do you think? Go watch the movie Bronson. He's a real infamous English criminal. Oh, there's no question. I, I would imagine so. Swifty. So who's the biggest homeboy you met, yokes wise, and who got you into lifting weights? Who got me into lifting weights? Shit, man. I started lifting weights when I was a kid, man. I don't know who. I kind of just did it on my own, bro. To be honest with you, I was young. I was like 11, 10, 11, somewhere around there. And I got me a little, remember them fucking little plastic weights? Them little cheap fuckers, man, that had like cement inside of them. You crack them and cement would fall out. When I was a kid, I had my mom and stepfather buy me some weights like that. And I just got into it myself, man. The bit as far as the biggest homeboy, yoked up wise, I'd have to say, and he wasn't necessarily yoked. He was just a big fucking Mexican, man. I'd have to say Toro from Decoto, uh, Miguel Garza. That's a big ass essay right there, man. Uh, Big ass cat whip, fucking big dude, man. Used to spar with George Foreman. Was one of his sparring partners. I was with him in Susanville. Um, they're saying he was once upon a time he was NF. We didn't know that up there in Susanville. But he's probably the biggest homie I ran into. The cheap weights in the Chicago has damn sand in them. Sand, yeah. I remember those too. Any states or places you would like to visit? Hell yeah. How about the motherfucking I'd like to go to the motherland, man. Puerto Rico. Um what about the Caribbean? The islands, man. What's up, Mikey? Steve and Angulo? Anglo? Hope I ain't fucking your name up. Box, is it true? You beat up the homie Pep from me. How the hell you know about that? Check it out, man. I got nothing but love and respect for Pep. And I know you're talking about Jose Maya, Pep from Cortland, right? The only reason I got into it with that cat is because the reason I jumped on him is because I heard he was with my homeboy Wizard when Wizard got stabbed and killed at the Cliff House in Ocean Beach in the city. I was with Wizard in Susanville. Wizard paroled and got killed 2 weeks later. And I heard Pep was there, bro. And I grew up with Pep. It was my homie, bro. But I heard when Wizard got stabbed, he ran on him, bro. So when I seen Pep, I seen Pep, man, and one thing led to another, bro. And I found out later I was wrong that Pep didn't run from him. Pep actually tried to help the homie, but I got bad information, man. So yeah, man, it's true, bro. But um, I seen him and I apologize, man. I told him I was wrong for doing what I did. I think I missed super chat. Oh man, hold on, let me see, man. I'm over here running my suck muscle, man. Where's it at? Sean Whelan? What did I miss? What did I miss, mate? Tell me. The last one that I see is as above, so below. And I most definitely think I addressed them. I think I did. Did I not? I said, man, this is a new name, and it's somebody that I've never seen before, and it's always a good thing seeing new names on here, man. It means new people are tapping in, man. Yeah, I did, Sean. Sean, you better put that vodka down, boy. That's all good, man. It ain't that serious, mate. Hey, Box, have you tried pitching your story to Netflix? Shit. Um, I actually have something lined up with. I've talked to somebody, man. Matter of fact, from the same network. Netflix was thrown out there, although I don't really think that they were really a player in the conversation. And the same network, Reels TV, the same network that did a spill on Baby Joker. We'll see what happens, man. You might end up seeing something come on the TV. That's right. As above, so below. Again, I appreciate you, my boy. I hope you continue to tap in, man. Boxer, were you ever at Walden House? Yes, I was. Yes, I was, Steve. Don't tell me you were there. I was definitely at Walden House. I was on I was in the adolescent program at 214 Haight Street. And I got kicked out for trying to stab the teacher. I sure did. I tried to stab a teacher who was a substitute teacher that came to work with that bullshit. And I tried to stab him, and they called the cops on me and kicked me out right there on the spot. SFPD came in there, arrested me, and Jake, if you've been there, so you gotta, if you graduated, and I must look familiar to you or something if you know I've been there. 214 Hate, I was there, bro. If you were there, you had to remember some Africano named Jake, big fat dude, Africano. So when I tried to stab the teacher, he came in and was like, "Hey, Sean, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you, man. Always, man. You don't got to say sorry, man. I know you're always looking out." Jake came in there and came up in all professional and was like, "John Mendoza, you are being terminated from Walden House. We have done everything within our power to rehabilitate you, and you have turned us down at every turn. Therefore, uh, you know, you are being terminated." And he said something along those lines, man. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you just graduated in 2009. What made you ask me about Walden House, though? 2019. So it's 214 Haight Street, the adolescent program. Is it still there? Because when I was there, man, fuck, bro, you're talking 80, 87. That's a long time ago, man. Hey, thank you again, Sean. Do I think Smokey? I don't think so, John Joseph. I talked to Smokey. I talk to him all the time. Um, and was gonna do a podcast with him, but he's in a new relationship now, and social media isn't for everybody, man. That have been in situations like me and Smokey have been in. Um, well, Smokey. Let me clarify that. Smokey. All Smokey did is he just stepped back. That's all he did. Um, that's what I mean. So stepping back away from the organization, he didn't bring nobody down. He didn't tell on nobody. He didn't do none of that. He just walked away, man. But being as deep in the mix as me and Smokey was, social media just ain't for everybody. When you function on that type of level. Yes, it's intake, and it's co-ed program now. The name changed to Health Right 360. Wow, that's crazy. What do you mean co-ed? Co-ed for adolescents or co-ed for adults on Hate Street? Because it's always been co-ed. That's a trip, man. It's a trip. Walden House, though, they got a lot of fucking juice in San Francisco. They have a lot of pull, man. They used to be tied in with Dianne Feinstein and a lot of the political figures out there in Frisco, and they got a lot of pull, man. 559 area, man. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it, man. In your opinion, bro, why do you believe homies so willing to sacrifice their freedom and family for the neighborhood they might never see again? Because, man, it's all about them glorifying, them being led to believe into believing that there's a righteous cause, man, and that it's for a bigger purpose, and that it's they bought into that propaganda, man. A lot of these guys are young and they don't understand it. They don't, and nobody's giving them the fine print. It's not my thing to speak bad on the NF. That's not what I do. It's not why I created this channel. It's not what I do. The only thing I say, what I do say, man, is there used to be a cause, and it was a beautiful thing when there really was a cause, when it was really about looking out for the people, for the homeboys, so that they could do their time without getting taxed, without getting told that they couldn't take off their shirt, or that they couldn't be out on certain main lines, or that they couldn't, they weren't allowed to take advantage of some of the privileges that that prison would give them. And then it changed, man. Everything changed when the NF took his vision to the streets, and money became involved, man. It changed everything, man. It started cannibalizing its own people. People were getting homeboys were getting eaten up and spit out because of that, man. But I think, in short order, man, I think just a lot of these youngsters buy into that propaganda, and they think it's a righteous cause, and they're inspired by it, but they only see what they see from the outside. They don't get to read the fine print until it's too late, man. And that's what I try to do. I try to give them the fine print right here. Hey, man, if you still want to make that commitment and that's what you want to do, hey, fucking more power to you, man. I'm not mad at you either way. You got to live with your life. You got to live with the decisions you make. Not me, not the next guy. You got to live with those decisions, and your family got to live with them. If you decide that that's what you want to do and you want to put your family through it, then hey, I guess you're a better man than me, man. Because I seen it for what it was, man. 214, it's co-ed for adults, but 890 Hayes is the home that's only for men. 214 Hayes is still co-ed. I lived in Frisco, bro, for 2 years. Met a lot of people like Basil and Big Jesse Vaughn. Yeah, Basil Basil still got all his marbles or what, man? Because Basil's always been lightweight JK. I got nothing but love for him. But Yeah. Met Mondo. I heard Mondo and Basil from Missouri Street. Yeah, I know all them cats, man. Chiquito. Mm-hmm. That's a trip, man. Small world, homie. Small world. Ooh. Jesse Mendez, El Paso, Texas, checking in. What up, boxer? Shout out to El Paso, man. What's up? What's up, Jesse? You know, man. Just slide through on this Saturday night, man. Or just a little bit longer. Boxer, what if Avato was in the eating roadkill? Would look at the individual different after. Cut that shit out, Mike. If he was in the eating roadkill, would I look at him different? Probably. I probably have to look at him different, Mike. What do you think? Um, I just can't see eating a motherfucking dead dog on the side of the road. Roadkill, yes, entertainment. I was in 3 of those programs as a kid here in Fresno. And what about this though, Steve? I wasn't only in Walden House. I went through fucking Delancey Street. Walden House is considered a tame program, considered compared to Delancey Street. Delancey Street ain't no fucking joke. They traumatized me, man, and I'm still traumatized to this day. Delancey Street, it's synonym based. It's those hardcore programs from the 70s. That's how that program structured. They'll give you a haircut on the spot. Like they have some fucking clippers they carry around and they'll fucking shave you bald on the spot, male or female. They're into attack therapy where motherfuckers sit in a circle. Oh, it's brutal. You'll sit in a circle and like I used to fuck up all the time. I used to have sex with the females. I used to threaten other residents. I used to I did it all, man. And they would what's up, Tech? They would throughout the week they would put together, they would compile or compose a hit list for people that have been fucking up. So when they used to have this group that was called the Game. It was attack therapy, and basically when they would compose this hit list, they started out. The 2 counselors were starting out. Hey, check it out, Mike. Yeah, we got a resident that's been fucking having sex, fighting with, threatening other residents. Um, okay, um, doing all this shit, and then they'd be like, "Hey, boxer, the hot seat's on you, motherfucker!" And the whole circle would just explode, man. They'd all be on the edge of their seats. Hey, you fucking punk ass bitch, motherfucker! I mean, man, they used at first. When the first time I went through the game, I was ready to fight, man. I'm gonna get up and walk out of this fucking room right now because you motherfuckers ain't nobody gonna rehabilitate me by um with all this stupid shit. But then after I was there for a while, I just sit back in my chair, man. I fuck all you motherfuckers, man. And until they got through talking all their shit, and then they move on to the next guy. But they used to break motherfuckers down. Some of them, like little youngsters that would come in wearing Metallica shirts that were in drug programs for smoking weed or huffing fucking paint, and their rich parents put them in a drug. They break them down. They break down females. That used to be out there in the streets on the track, call them hoes and make them feel like shit. You fucking uh, worthless fucking whore. You ain't no mother to your kids, and yeah, they're brutal, man. They're brutal. That's for sure. And then the other thing that they did that traumatized me is they took all my clothes and put me in. Uh, so they took my clothes. They tricked me, man. As I didn't know what they were gonna give me. When you first get there, you shower. You got to shave all your facial hair off, get a haircut, and then they take you downstairs and they got a like a fucking room where their clothes are at, and they're all old clothes from the 70s. And you're talking about hip huggers, bro. Nothing but hip huggers. Your front pockets are like your back pockets. You can only put four fingers in them bitches. Oh, in their bell bottoms. Bell bottoms. They give you some fucking like some black dress shoes with the buckle on them, and they'll give you like a button-down shirt with flowers on it. I ain't even lying to you guys, man. I was so pissed off, man, when I was walking through there. It's like, all right, you motherfuckers, I'm out of here, man. First chance I get, I'm gone. And they were just like, I was supposed to pick out all my clothes. I'll take that, throw it in the bag too. I don't give a fuck, man. Yep, throw that in there too. Cause I was gonna split, and I split. I ran down to my hood wearing some fucking hip huggers and bell bottoms. My homeboys thought I lost my motherfucking mind, man. When I came running through the hood like that, like, God damn, homeboy, you want a good one? I just split from Walden House or from Delancey Street. Straight up, man. True story. Did you know that Walden House now has homes after you graduate? Yeah, man, they take care. I know that, Steve. That's one thing that they do, man. They set you up if you graduate. From what I heard, though, they set you up with not only a place, but a bank account, a job. Like everything's lined up for you. Your credit, your fucking, your finances, everything, man. If you're on opiates, you go to Treasure Island. And if you are like on Crystal or anything else, you go to a home right by the mint. Fucking crazy. They got deep pockets, man. Damn, bro, you still live? Yeah, man, I'm still fucking foaming at the mouth, bro. 2 hours. They had people dressing like McFurley from Three's Company, straight up. I'm about to tap in a minute though. Oh man, let me so I forgot, man. Tiny two angels, man. So uh hey Box, what happens if someone can't keep up Machina in the yard? Did you ever meet Johnny Cash? It was also I was also asking, did you get your ink behind the walls? Um, what's good, Lupe? My ink, I got some of it behind the walls. Never met Johnny Cash. I know he came through fucking San Quentin. Never met him. Or he came through Quentin, but he went through Folsom. I think he really went through Folsom, man. Somebody couldn't keep up with Machina. Uh, well, you had Northerners had 2 weeks when you came in. You had 2 weeks to get up to par. You had 2 weeks, man. Care what you got to do in your cell, whatever you got to do, man. You got 2 weeks to get up to par. Hermanos had 1 week. C's, when they come straight in, they're up. They should already be up to par. They don't get no grace period. If now somebody just can't keep up because they're just not physically able. What I used to do, man, is I'd run the machina, the regular machina, and I'd be watching. And when the machina, when we were done with the group machina, I would call you. Hey, you, and you. Let's go. We're going to the corner and we're gonna bust out another fucking G right now. And that's why motherfuckers used to hate me, man. You know, when I used to call motherfuckers and say, man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like kids, big ass kids pouting, man. But yeah, you ain't gonna get stabbed or nothing, man. You know what I used to find funny though is what's something nefarious? What I used to find funny is that homeboys would be in the cell and they could do thousands of 22 counts in the cell. Like they'd be sitting on their bed, just stomping their feet, making it sound like they were really working out, right? Goddamn, boy, you can do a lot of 22 counts, but as soon as they got out to the yard, motherfucker couldn't do 5 22s, man. Like for real, for real. You probably said boxer tripping. Box Santa Rita gave new arrivals 72 hours to sober up and kick. Is that all counties or just Alameda? Fuck, I ain't never heard of that. That must just be Alameda, homie. Who the fuck is gonna sober up and kick in 72 hours? That's some hardline shit right there. MFK Miguel. Bottom line, salutes. Bottom line is for all people out there who want recovery. It's out there. Talking about it will get you nowhere. Those who are truly fed up will be proactive. Just saying though, yeah, true that. You only got 72 hours in Monterey County as well. But shit, that's some millennium type shit, man. I don't know. What I did I miss something? Tech? Are you asking? Oh no, you talking to Themo? Themo, what's wrong with Johnny Cash? All good, man. Just wondering if you didn't like his rolas. Boxer, who gave you your best fight in the joint? I've been asked this question before. It was I mean, I've had a few good ones, man. Two NLRs one time. If you're just talking about just a head up, matter of fact, there was a Southsider that got into with was a pretty good squab, and he wasn't no big dude, man. He was he's from the fuck was he from Santana or he was he wasn't skinny. He was like a kind of cut up, chiseled up cat. And he was fast, man. But he had some chunkums. Boy had hands, man. Where were you during the '89 earthquake? San Quentin, fourth tier, West Block, Bayside. On my gate with my mirror sticking out, looking down the tier, fucking tripping. The fucking tier was going like this. Swear to fucking God, man. I looked at my celly and I was like, homeboy, this motherfucker's coming down, bro. Like we're in trouble. The tear looked like water, man. I fucking swear to God, man. I can't emphasize enough. Actually, did you get my dinner? Let me show Goyle's his diet, man. All nice and pretty, like man. You probably get this already every night on Goyle. Put the tortilla over there, man. Even got a little cup for the dip. Like my shit just gets thrown on the fucking plate, man. You know what I mean? Just gets thrown wherever it lands. Got some eggs, a little bit of tuna fish, two boiled eggs, a little bit of salsa, and one tortilla shell. Now that's some good shit, homie. I'm a little guy, but I can knock a motherfucker out cold, one punch. Okay, all right. You ain't gotta get all crazy, homie. It's all good, Telly Savalas, man. Do your thing, boy. What up, homie? Your boy from Florida, aka New Life, New Grandpa. Hell yeah. Shout out to Flo Rida, man. Juan Zaranda, the dinner looks like a breakfast plate. SFC, John, what's the word? Jesse Mendez, man, thanks for all the content you put out, bro. Respects, big. Hey, Jesse, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm telling you guys, man. Seeing all these new. How long you been? Following the channel, Jesse? Because I just barely started seeing your name too, man. It's good to see a lot of new names. I know I keep saying that, man, but new subscribers or new viewers, man, it's a good thing. Boxer, have they always sold stolen goods down in Civic Center? Hell yeah, man. hmm The one, much respects, Box. You ever ran into 40 from deep south, Modesto? Nah, I don't think so. Oh man, I know which one I'm gonna give you guys tomorrow, man. While I remember. Newsom signed the SB for UFW. What? SFC. Yeah, bro, you guys have been kicking ass. Keep up the great work, PMN. Yeah, man, we really have been busting ass to put out content for you guys, man. I stay tired every day, man. I'm not I'm not it's an understatement. To put out content, it's a lot of work, man. And we don't just um that's the thing, man. Me and Sandman, we don't just come in front of you guys like these lives right here. There's really nothing to it. Stand here, kick it with you guys, chop it up, fuck around, waste some time, man. But the content that we really put out, man, it takes a lot of fucking it's time consuming, a lot of research, a lot of I type up these profiles, putting these incorporating these pictures into the profiles, doing the chapters, the editing and all that shit. I mean, it's a lot of work, man. But you guys make it worth it, man. You know, to see the positive comments and the appreciation that you guys extend back, that makes it all worth it. And to see some of the comments where some of the content really helps people. That's what it's all about right there. That's the most important thing, man. Is some of the messages that are getting through to people. When I get messages from people that are AB, man, like um, you know, I got a son that read your book and that was inspired by it or inspired by something that you guys did or talked about or read or something like that. That's what it's all about. That means more than anything else, man. Is helping people, not just kids, but anybody, man. There's been grown ass men on this channel that we've helped in a lot of ways, man. And it's not just there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that goes on that you guys don't see. People reach out all the time, man, for help, uh, for all kind of stuff, man. And I always try to help people as much as I can. Anybody that can come on there and say that I don't, they'd be lying like a motherfucker, man. Nah, I never heard of nothing like. I mean, you're a smart man, Martin 9400. You can read between the lines, man. Some stuff is over the top, or just it sounds good, man. It's all good for Hollywood, man. I'm not a kid, and it hella helped me, bro. I, I struggle sometimes, and I look forward to all your content. I appreciate it on SFC. Should have 14 days to get in step with Machina. That's what it usually is, G Fizzle. That's what I used to give the homies out there. I don't know about the 72-hour shit. That's kind of unrealistic, man. But that's what we do, man, right? We discourage our people and we push them too hard. And we're heavy-handed, man. It is what it is. I'm down with the militant, with all the militant fucking structured, the way that the organization and the movement follows that militant type of structure, but you can't be too heavy-handed, man. You can only push motherfuckers so far. What's up, Lucky Loco? What's my favorite taquerias? Probably El Faro's is one of them. There's another one right there by my hood, 24th in Mission, right by the BART station. That I forget the name of it, but that motherfucker, man, is bomb. Where's your favorite pizza joint in the city? Serrano's. What about Sybil's? Check out Sybil's, man. What's up, Travis? El Faritos. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. El Faros, El Faritos. Daily City. Norte, what's up, boy? You ready to get rid of that Impala, homie? Didn't know you ran Monterey County at one point, Box. Was it really? Not when I was running Monterey County. Nah. Cuddy, Big Dog Cuddy, that's right. The Cutlass, man. You ready to get rid of that joint? Go on and slide that, man. I'm gonna take that off your hands for you. I got something really cool for you, man. What does the Machina workout consist of? It depends, homie. It gets switched up, but it usually was like back then in those days, I used to run like I'd run a pyramid, maybe 114s, 110s, 108s, 106s, 100 dot series, um, maybe calisthenics between each one, or just a 114 counts pyramids from no not 100. What would I used to do from like it was either 50 or like 35 to 1. So you'd have to do 50, the 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 50, all the way down to 1, all the way down to 5. I wouldn't go under 5. And then from 5, go all the way back up. Try it. It's a workout. It ain't no joke. Hey, you guys, I'm going to get ready to tap out, man. I'm going to fucking pass out in a minute. This ain't no grandma machine. You already know what's up, Palmetto. That's what I used to say, man. That was my that was my what do you call it? My slogan or do I know who? Sundance. Who's that? Never heard of him. He was a Sav. I don't know. I don't know, Steve. If it's who I think you're talking about. Um. Beer. Why did Eddie Roach and Dreamer get indicted in that double murder? Because they were accused of killing, allegedly. Well, they were indicted for allegedly killing Federico Arevalo and Barry San Jose from Frisco. They allegedly Gibby from San Jose allegedly lured Federico out there, and allegedly Eddie and Dreamer were the ones that they said were responsible for what happened. I mean, I got a couple homeboys that got caught up in that case. It was actually Eddie Roach, Dreamer, Randy Della Castillo, who else, man? 3 of them, and then Barry San Jose ended up getting laid down too, man. It was actually 4. Boxer Charlie Brown was an associate of yours back in the day. Yes, sir. Which one? The one from Salas or the one from Morgan Hill? Or the one from, it's actually from Hollister. Box, would you give someone a pass if they blamed a dead homie for any unsolved murders? Or is it telling? That's a good one, man. That's a good one right there, Martin. Shit. Yeah, man, that's one I've never thought about that right there. You stumped me with that one, homie. I can't answer that. Some people, some C's would still push a hard line and say that's still telling. I don't give a fuck if he's dead or alive. It's just the act of going through it is still telling. Where some would say like, hey, there's no accountability. There's like they're fucking uh putting the blame on somebody that doesn't exist. So how can you hold them accountable for that? But I don't know. That's a good one, bro. Well, you be coming out with some good questions, my boy. Uh, would you attend a homie hangout rap concert? Hell no. Hell no. Was he rapping now too? Homie hangouts rapping too now? Box, did you meet a homie? Mike Carrillo from San Jose. Mike Carrillo. Sounds familiar. Was good, boxer. Brian Ruiz. See you, Brian. Chicano Rap Underground. It's Principalities. Program shutdown. East Block. East Block. All right then, bro. It's getting late. I'm out. Go on and hit that. Hey, man, I got to eat something. I'm about to pass the fuck out. I ain't ate nothing all day. Joe, what's up, Big Joe, man? That's motherfucking fam right there, man. I see you, Joe, man. I hope everything's good with you, my boy. Straight up, man, on the up and up. You know how we do it, Joe. Right when I get ready to tap out, you tap in. It's all good, man. At least you tapped in, homie. I see you, Lupin. And I appreciate that advice you gave me, homie. I'm gonna try that drink, bro. I'm gonna try that. The lemon, I think it's the whatever it is. I wrote it down. So detoxifying. Cesar Castellanos, what's up, man? That's right, Joe. I appreciate it, man. Wait till you see this production video that I'm trying to put together, Joe. It's gonna be footage of the city, the mission where I grew up, some of the places that I lived when I was a kid. Uh, La Raza Park, where we used to kick it at all the little spots in the city, man. Tenderloin, slide through the Tenderloin, maybe go out there to Hunters Point, Sunnydale, all over, man. It'll be a good video. Appreciate it. Anyway, you guys, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a heads up right before it drops, man. Anyway, you guys, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, all the support, man. All those of you that looked out, man. It's all appreciated. We're gonna keep doing what we do, man. Dropping content. Again, for those of you that are listening to the chapters, they'll get better, man. They should be on track. Now, I got it down. Sandman's doing his thing, so he got you guys, man. What do you prefer, bottom bunk or top bunk? Why? Props and cons. I mean, the props and cons, I don't know. I prefer a bottom bunk just because my big ass is lazy. I don't feel like jumping up on top. I know the people would say, yeah, I like to be on the top because you're exposed on the bottom and you're all that, but I don't care about all that. You know what I mean? You're gonna get rushed, man. Um, so yeah, pros and cons. The cons, top bunk, you got to jump down. If you're a big guy, you know what I mean. And then there's where you gonna step. You're gonna step on your celly's bed or stepping on the table and all that. You make a little spider net where you climb up. Bottom bunk has a run of the cell. You know what I mean? It's usually, I don't know. It's comes with a little bit of responsibility. You got the bottom bunk, man. Chow comes. You guys are in the oil. The guy in the bottom bunk, usually he gets the trays, hands his celly his tray and shit like that. But I prefer bottom bunk, man. Anyway, man, good night to you guys, man. You guys have a good night. Saturday, enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there, man. You're drinking, give somebody else them keys. It ain't worth it, man. You want to live to see another day. For real. For real, Boxer. Did you issue the green light on Woods from Cocoa County? And how did the AB feel about this green light on their white people? Yeah, I did issue that green light. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post that what I told you guys, that timeline, I'm sure they didn't appreciate it, but at the same time I had an agreement with the Woods and that agreement was broken, man. So can't nobody be mad about that agreement. You know what I mean? I don't want to get all into it right now because there's just different, a lot of shit that was involved in that. But they basically rushed. They spilled blood first, man. You know what I mean? And we had an agreement and it was broken. So it is what it is. JR, you've been around for a minute, man. I thought you would have heard that story before. But maybe not, man. But today is Thursday. Fuck, I'm tripping. That's how tired I am, man. I'm thinking it's Saturday like a motherfucker, man. I really meant Thursday. I just wanted to see if any of you motherfuckers would catch it. Some good cleanup, huh? That's what I meant. I meant to say Thursday, man. That's right, G Fizzle. All right, you guys, man. Enjoy your Thursday. And get ready to enjoy that weekend. Saturday coming up, man. I'll probably be back Saturday. I'm gonna drop that Q&A probably tomorrow or the next day. So if you guys ain't getting the notifications, man, tap into the community. If we're gonna release content, we usually post something in the community around anywhere from 1 to 3 in the afternoon to give you guys a heads up that we're dropping content. So every now and then, just check the community, man. But again, I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man, and spending these last 2.5 hours with me. All right, Big Goyle. All right, all you guys. There's too many of you to go to do my little roll call thing, man. But hey, you guys be safe, man. It's your boy Boxing. I'm out, man.